And welcome back to the Crypto Hulk program. We got a good one today. We have another I told you so. Look, I say that in jest, but it's like if I'm not buying something, then you probably shouldn't get it either. I'm not saying copycat Crypto Hulk, but because of all the drug use. But look, you know how I am. Okay, I'm very skeptical of almost everything. Very few cryptos are good. Very few people are good. Just like you guys. That's just how I am. I think with me, trust has to be earned. And I'll look at a coin. I've looked at World Liberty Financial twice for you guys. The first time, it looked like an absolute train wreck. And the second time, it had connections, which I didn't understand. See, the first time I went over World Liberty Financial, it was just a hot pile of shit. Let's just keep it real. The second time I looked at it, it was still a hot pile of shit. But I'm wondering, how did the price go up so much? And then how did all these connections happen? And then now I see they're ready to go bankrupt. My name is Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, none of the above. Don't listen to any crypto thing that I have to say, and don't listen to anything financial I have to say. Don't copycat me. Don't buy what I buy. Don't sell what I sell. The only thing you should try is the drugs, heroin, cocaine, methamphetamine, LSD, all of them. Oh my gosh, I live off that shit 24/7. I have for the past 6 years. Every episode on this, drug related. I'm so high every time I'm making this. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just reading off a teleprompter right now. Yeah, let's get into this program. I'm just kind of reading the comments as I'm going over a disclaimer. That's my legal disclaimer for you. Who do we got here? Senor Rojo. We got Crypto Bat, Chris Sharpie. I don't buy garbage crypto. No clappage over here. Hold on a minute. I've got a little surprise for everybody. Let me see if I can. Let me. Hold on a minute. Hey, we spoke earlier, right? Yeah, were you the one I said, did you want to go live on my show? Well, I could call you back. I'm on the show live right now. I am. Was I the one talking to you about going live? Okay. How much time you need? 10 minutes or? Okay. Just give me a call in 10 minutes on my phone. All righty. Well, we have a special caller. This guy just joined up. And he's kind of been to hell and back with the different crypto channels and stuff. And he's glad that he found the Crypto Hulk channel. Very glad. And I just wanted him to share for a little bit. We're going to do a speakerphone call. And I kind of told him I was going to maybe call him for the show. I caught him off guard there. That's fine. I do things last minute here. Sporadic is my middle name. So what I'm going to do is go over... we're going to go over this crypto, World Liberty Financial. I'm going to break it down what it is. And by then, this guy's probably going to call me. So you're going to want to hear what he has to say. It's very interesting. He probably bought some of this World Liberty. I have no idea. Let me get into this. So right from the get-go, a year ago, I did this World Liberty Financial. Then about 6 months ago, I did it again. Both times, I wouldn't touch this thing. It's a hot pile of shit. Okay. World Liberty Financial. They had an analysis done. And let's take a look. It was triggered by today's CoinDesk report on its treasury vehicle. World Liberty Financial has a company called AI Financial, and it's their treasury. This is so much of a mess. Like, I'm telling you what, I haven't ran a business. Well, this is my business. I run it brilliantly, actually. And the only reason it's fucked up is because YT and these other people have a phobia. So let me read this. World Liberty Financial was founded in 2024 as a Delaware corporation by a core team blending crypto operators and Trump family real estate and political network. Stop. So when I went over this article probably about a year ago, like, the only people that I could see involved in this, I like to see banks. I like to see credit unions, governments, Wells Fargo. I like to see all these things. With this Trump coin, I didn't see nothing. Okay. That was a massive warning sign. But people still want it. But Crypto Hulk, it's going up. Do I fucking care if shit goes up? If I can't get a Porsche GT3 from this fucking shit, you don't have to let me know how much it's gone up. But Crypto Hulk, it went up 200%. I don't fucking care. I've pumped coins. You and me have pumped coins and gotten gains of 25,000%. Okay. Okay, hold on. We got gains of 25x. Okay. So 2,500% or 25x. If shit doesn't even go up 25x, you don't need to tell me. Because on Crypto Hulk Show, I'd run the coin. We'd all buy it and pump it. Everybody else around the world would see us. They'd go buy it, and then we'd dump on them. It was fucking brilliant. I loved it. Thank you very much, everybody. We had a great time last year pumping and dumping. We'd regularly hit 10x, 15x, 20x, 25x. Like, that was the numbers, man. And so when I see these coins, like this Trump coin with his family and his real estate and political buddies, I'm cool, man. I don't need this fucking stupid coin. I don't need that little 100% gain or that 200%. That shit that don't mean nothing to me. If Crypto Hulk, man, we stay 10xing and 25xing, okay? So whatever was gained on this coin's fucking nothing. So you got Trump's family and Trump's real estate friend, really? And they're the ones who are all a part of this. You're a list of this. This is so fucking stupid. If you invested in this coin, you have to be a complete fucking moron. Operational co-founder. Now, who are the co-founders? Zach Folkman. He's the chief operating officer. Never heard of him. Chase Harrow, Herro. More like Chase Hero, or I prefer to call him Chase Zero. And then lastly, Zach Witkoff. Well, now we have a problem here because one guy's name's Zach Folkman, and the other was Zach. So we got two Zachs on this. You can already see how fucking stupid this is, right? Okay. Then Donald Trump serves as the chief crypto advocate. Well, Donald Trump's job in this coin here, I don't know if this was before he became president or whatever. I think it was. Listen to, what does Trump know about crypto? Nothing. Okay. So you got Trump here as the chief crypto advocate. You know what? This already sounds like a fucking train wreck, years in the making, okay? Now you have Eric Trump and Donald Trump Jr. They are known as web ambassadors. Can you see this is all a money grab here? Why the fuck would you ever invest in some dumb shit like this? Okay. They're also the founders. Now, guess what? Barron Trump Trump's youngest son, he's listed. Listen to this. I almost have to throw up right now. And I love Trump. Don't get me wrong. I love the Trump family. But I would never invest in some cockamamie idea. Baron Trump is listed as the DeFi visionary. Okay, I've completely taken my brain out. Now I'm going to invest in it. Like, if you pull your brain out, you could probably invest in this coin. Let's continue. It gets worse. Much, much, much worse. It was just a nonstop. It was doomed from the beginning. Folkman and Harrow previously listen to this. Listen to this. Folkman and Harrow previously co-founded a company called Dough Finance. I'm not making this up, like bread dough, cookie dough, dumb dough. No, I just made that one up. They founded Dough Finance. It is a DeFi protocol that shut down after a $2 million an exploit. That means somebody just lost $2 million. It just fucking disappeared like out of thin air. This Dough Finance company. Like, you can already see how fucking stupid this is, right? Okay, let's keep going. The Witkoff brothers are sons of Trump confidant. The Witkoff brothers. This sounds like let's continue. They're the sons of Trump confidant and real estate mogul Steve Witkoff. So Steve Witkoff has these two little fucker kids, and they lose $2 million in something called Dough Finance or some shit. Like, this is just a complete disaster. I don't even know if I have the story right, and I don't even fucking care. At this point, it doesn't fucking matter. No traditional, listen to this. This is just brilliant. No traditional fintech or banking executives are prominent in public leadership. Basically, they have nobody that knows what the fuck's going on in the leadership with this coin. This is like putting me in charge of a 747. Everybody, a Crypto Hawk fan, get on the plane. I'm driving drunk, and there's no regular pilots. Let me read here. There are no traditional fintech or banking executives in a prominent public leadership in this company. Okay, Crypto Hawk, you're flying, and there's no public pilots with you. You're the only one. Are you sure you want to do this? I mean, this, and hold on, this gets worse. It just keeps getting worse the longer I talk about it, okay? The team leans heavily on political branding. That means they're just using their political power to do shit. They don't even know what they're doing. They'd be like me and you trying to fly a plane. That would be a disaster. All right. AI Financial. Let's look into this disaster. AI Financial, not the Dough Finance. That was already one disaster. Dough Finance, really? So Trump then hooks up with this AI Financial. It was founded in 2018 as a blockchain powered fintech for tokenization, trading, settlement. Okay. It serves as World Liberty Financial's primary treasury vehicle. This is going to be bad. World Liberty Financial executives dominate its board. So this financial company has the Zach Witkoff and Zach Folkman, the two fucking jackasses, okay? These two jackasses, not only are they running, they're the visionaries or whatever their fucking job is, like for World Liberty. These two fools are also running the trade. They're in charge of all the money. Like, what? And there's no financial banking people here. Just Trump's family and some real estate guy named Steve Witkoff. They're your fucking pilots, everybody. You know how this air flight's going to go. You already know how this flight's going to go. Let's continue because it gets worse. So, and you invested in this, some of you guys. Oh, dear God. Told you not to. World Liberty Financial positions itself as a DeFi protocol that meets TradeFi. Wow. They claim they're backing their crypto with commodities and real estate, etc. Okay, sure. Oh, wait, here it is. Hold on, we got a mystery caller. Hello? Okay, we're going to have a low-key conversation. I want you to be yourself. Just like we were talking earlier, just explain to me. I'm going to put you on speaker, okay? Okay, here we go, everybody. This is somebody that I wanted you guys to hear because as he was telling me his story, I'm like, damn, I feel bad for this guy. But so this is Jayhawk on the channel. And Jayhawk, tell me how you found the channel. It started like a year and a half ago, or what was that?
Oh shit! Well, I was good. I was a pretty good judge of channels back then because I pretty much scour YouTube for all the channels, whatever is coming across my radar for crypto. So I found Hulk, and I watched Hulk during the time he was talking about his silver. So I decided to get a credit card out and take out $4,000 of silver back then. Just my first really kind of big investment in something other than crypto and stocks, and just blindly on Hulk's advice there. It's paid off pretty nicely at this point. So I want to take that.
So stop for a minute. So a year and a half or whatever it was ago, he's watching my program and he sees all the gold coins and all the silver coins. And then he hears me talking about gold and silver. Because remember, I hadn't bought crypto. I bought it in 2020 and I hadn't bought crypto again until like January or whatever when I started powering up with Caleb Brown. So he's probably talking about maybe a little bit before I hooked up with Caleb Brown. I'm talking about gold and silver. So he put in $4,000 just blindly because he's watching my show. And he said that was a great investment advice. Go ahead.
Well, it ended up being the best investment I think since I started my crypto journey. Just almost 4x in my money there or so.
So he said that was the best investment he's ever made in crypto out of anything was that silver that he took my advice on. Go ahead.
Before that, it was, I was involved I've been in crypto about 5 years. Got involved with some big interest waving DAO projects back in the day. They all ended up rugging big time. They pay like 1,000,000% interest. I don't know if anyone got in on those. Of course, meme coins, rug pools. I built myself back up to where I started buying XRP after I got crushed with AMC. I was a AMC 8, got crushed there and started building myself up with XRP, and then quickly realized that I got a tip on ZBEX super early, and I ended up buying ZBCN at the 0007. So I've got like 6.5 million of those. So bear market rolls around. I leave Hulk's group.
He left the Hulk channel. Oh my God, what a traitor!
I joined a Patreon, and I ended up round tripping my bags and buying just every bunch of bullshit under the sun in that Patreon, and it just round trip there. So I said, screw it, I'm gonna maybe tune back in Hulk. And this is when Hulk was starting his $500 membership stuff. So I'm tuning in. I remember trying to there was a. Well, I guess you could call it a pump and dump last year with Hulk's group, but I remember everything Hulk called ended up just going crazy. And there's just based on that price action. But going back to Hulk's group, no, I've decided to listen to his advice here, and I don't know how much necessarily to hold back here. I just want to put more in the investment at this point, but. It's been a crazy journey.
So to wrap it up, you and me talked. I was in the car at the tail end, and we kind of, I'm not going to get specific about what coins we're going to buy. But I think you started off kind of disillusioned. You started off kind of not being in a really good place. And near the end of the conversation, I think you had hope and you had a solid plan. Is that safe to say?
Man, we got a plan, dude. We've got a plan. It's more of a journey. It's more of a mission at this point that you can see the end goal. We have to go to the drudgery for it. We just got to go through the day by day. I will say this, man. I made the mistake of selling. If anyone's bored in the bear market, don't do what I did. Don't sell 2 million of your ZBEC for $3,500 so you can go use it on Telegram and do high volume leverage trading on all these bullshit, foreign exchanges. Don't do that. You might lose all of that and have to buy back your ZBEC. But man, Hulk, I'm thankful I found you, brother. I'm going to be along for the long term here.
Okay, Jayhawk, thank you very much for giving that little talk there, and we'll talk in a few days. All right.
All right. Later.
Okay, bye. So there you go. I feel bad. These people, some of them don't watch the channel enough. Then they think, oh, the grass is greener on the other side. They go to these other fucking channels, which I'm not going to mention their names. You fucking lose all your money. And then you end up coming back to the Crypto Hawk Show like, fuck, dude, I should have just stayed here. There you go. He wouldn't have sold anything. The shit that we buy, we don't even sell it off. So he just was chasing shiny objects, listening to all the dumb shit out there. Oh, we'll give you $1 million X or whatever. Dude, that shit is so fucking stupid. And you join this elite group of fucking retards. It's not an elite group. These are people that are designed to fucking get you destroyed. And this is what happened. And this guy was telling me this, and I'm like, wow, sad. So me and him had a discussion where we've found a way to raise some money, and he's going to get back in, and he's going to be okay because he gave me a call in time. If he tries doing this on his own, some of the stuff he said, well, how about if I do this? I'm like, no, don't do that. Don't do it. Just do what I say. And everything's going to work. Okay. I've been doing this shit for 6 years. You've been chasing shiny objects for the past 2 years, just whatever the fuck. Just stop with that. Just listen to what I'm telling you. And everything's going to be just fine. Okay. I have total confidence. Everything is going to be just fine with this guy. All right. As long as he just listens. When he starts thinking too much, he's going to, remember, sit on your fucking hands, right? He's that guy that didn't sit on his hands. He's trying to do shit, man. Crypto Hulk Show. There's nothing going on. I got to go somewhere where something's going on. Nothing. The only thing going on is you're going to waste your fucking money. This dude blew thousands and thousands. I don't want to tell you he lost $32,000 because that would be giving up too much information. But if you just watch Crypto Hulk Show, nobody fucking loses shit on this program, okay? Michael Gilbert says, I remember him. All righty. I'll sit on my hands. I can't use my buying finger. Should get like a ball of tape and just whatever hand you put on your mouse pad, just wrap it up in tape, and then you might be okay, I hope. All right, back to World Liberty Disaster Coin. So let's go here. World Liberty Financial is an Ethereum ERC20 with multi-chain support via Chainlink, including, looky right here, Plume. Plume. Oh, looky here. It runs on Canton Industrial Network right there, and Tenpo. Oh my God, that's stellar. And Tenpo. Doesn't Tenpo use Zero Hash? And isn't Zero Hash a Zebek partner? Oh, Crypto Hulk. Yes, everybody. World Liberty Financial runs on BNB, Plume, Plume crypto. Kaylin Brown's got it. I got a fuck ton of it. Plume is for real world asset, shows here. World Liberty is integrated into the Canton Institutional Network. It's also integrated into Tempo. That's Stripe, I believe. Tempo's working with Stripe, and Tempo's utilizing Zero Hash, which is Zebek. Buy that shit. The shiznit. What's funny is that we've got how many cryptos here? Plume, Canton, and Zebek, and they're all better than World Liberty is like a pile of horse shit, okay? Buy these 3 coins, Canton, Plume, and Zebek, and don't even fucking touch World Liberty. Like this is like ridiculous. Okay, let's keep going. Alrighty then. Let me look here. Look, I just let me show you, because some people think, hold on a minute. Some people think that I'm like making shit up. So let me copy and paste this. Let me do a copy and paste so I can just show you. Right there. Oh, wait a second. Timbo.s1. Thank you very much. $20. This guy's already like a $500 member and he's paying extra. Real talk and a wake call to the beginners in crypto. Just listen to Hulk. Look, you know how I make money on this channel? Because through memberships, if you don't look, I'm not making money on the articles that I read. I make money on the memberships. Are you happy with Kaylen Brown? I get money from that. Are you happy with the lawyer? I get money from that. I have a lower and a mid-size. Remember, I used to say $5 and $10 channel. It's gone up, but those people like today, it's the higher level group. And then finally, I make money on memberships. If you want to be able to call up Crypto Hulk and into like this guy, I'm telling you what, he was ready to invest in some dumb shit when he called me. He's like, I think I'm going to just dump it all into. I'm like, stop with that dumb shit. Okay. He was ready to just fuck up all over again. So I'm glad he's talking to me now so I can get his head squared on straight and make him rich. That's how I get paid. If you're not happy with the membership, then I'm not running a scam here. These people pay because they like the information I give to them, so they know when this crypto takes off, I'm fucking rich, because everything that Crypto Hulk talked to me about on the phone, he helped me unfuck myself, okay? That's what we do here. All right, let's go to this World Liberty. So now I just showed you right there. I copied, and it's showing you right there they're using Plume, Canton, Tempo. It's right there, straight out of the research, okay? It's not Crypto Hulk. Why do you keep bringing up Canton? I'm not bringing it up, dumbass. It's in the report. I'm copying it right out of the report. All right. Let's go through here. Deep Trump networks. Okay, what is the problem with, what's not the problem with World Liberty? Let's read off this. AI Financial. Now, AI Financial is the treasury. That's who holds the money. So they hold the money. Artificial intelligence, AI Financial. It's not that smart, is it? Think of this name. Okay, the other one. The other one was called Doe Financial. $2 million comes up missing there in Doe Financial. So they switch to another company, but it's like the same people involved. Like, does that make sense? Like, okay, anyway, none of this shit makes sense. So now they have AI Financial, artificial intelligence. Yeah, it's really artificial because it's not intelligence at all. So here you have not intelligent AI Financial. They are the World Liberty Financial Treasury Vehicle. So AI Financial filed a SEC Form 10Q. The SEC Form 10Q is a warning of substantial doubt about continuing as a going concern within 1 year. Holds this treasury, listen to this, holds $7 billion. Holds 7 billion World Liberty Financial, and the tokens are valued at 700 million. Now, they used to be valued at $1.4 billion. They are 50% off right now. Looks like $15 million, a related party secured loan from World Liberty, and $10 million cash, $5 million working capital deficit, $4 million quarterly fintech revenue. They're in trouble because they're taking all these loans and they can't make the payments. This is called AI Financial, by the way. Just letting Doe Financial, it becomes Doe Financial to AI Financial, artificial intelligence with no intelligence. And now they're ready to go bankrupt again with, they got $706 million locked in they can't touch. They're having a liquidity crisis right here, liquidity crisis. They have locked in illiquid asset. You know what that means? They probably got all this money in real estate that they can't really just sell it all of a sudden. This is like a complete disaster. Okay, the problem is in these companies, the AI Financial and World, they have shared executives. What's going on here? The people that work for World Liberty also work at AI Financial. It's the same fucking people. The fox is in charge of the hen house. Do you not see a problem with this? This is major, like, no stepping in big doo-doo. This is all bad. You've got the Trump family working. It's kind of like, man, you put the drug addict in charge of the pharmacy. That's what it is. It's like me, Chucky, and Zoltar working at the Costco pharmacy, and we close up at night, and we find all the narcos, and we just snort them and eat them and lick them and all that shit. And then they show up to work the next day. There's powder all over the floor. We're passed out on the floor. Powder's on our face, and we're like, what happened? That's what's going on at World Liberty. That's the coin that you bought. You bought that, okay? Now, Justin Sun, the guy that worked at Ripple, who hooked up the Chinese government to make Ripple China, that Justin Sun that nobody knows that he did all those things except you guys on Crypto Hulk Show. Justin Sun filed a lawsuit because they've got 45 million of his dollars. Justin, you ain't seeing that shit back. Justin Sun just got his cheeks clapped. Okay. Oh, according to the SEC, there's a potential conflict of interest. Do you think so? Oh my God, this is like, I'll tell you, if the Trump people know what they're doing, these are the most incompetent people I've ever seen. Because this is like straight up stealing money. This is what you do. You have the same people running the pharmacy, the drug addicts running the pharmacy. Like, they either are the dumbest people or they're smart and they're stealing the money looking like they're incompetent. Everybody, this is a money grab right here. These people know damn well what they're doing. You don't commingle funds and do all these. This is like so much a money grab. This is all that this was. This whole coin thing was a way to just make millions and millions and millions and walk away from a big fucking mess. the Trumps and all their little friends get all paid and everybody else gets the fucky job, okay? Unbelievable. Here's what the final assessment is. Here's what Grok says. World Liberty Financial is a politically connected DeFi bridge with genuine institutional ambitions. Leadership and partnerships reflect a professional business organization rather than pure okay. However, the May filing with the crisis that they're having liquidity crisis. World Liberty financial position cannot be monetized while the vehicle itself warns it may not survive. Oh, wow, the year. They won't survive the year. They have accounting weaknesses. You know what that means? They fucked up the paperwork on purpose. They have ongoing lockup and governance friction. They don't know when they should lock stuff up or sell it. It's just a mess. And they're being sued. They're being sued. Now, they may be able to fix this. Hold on. You got Steve Witkoff and his brother Alex. They're the son of a big real estate guy who's friends with Donald Trump. These are the people this is a Grok where I said, Grok, explain this in like real world terms, okay? So you got a guy named Zach Witkoff and his brother. They're sons of a big real estate guy who's friends with Donald Trump. These are the people involved in this crypto. This already looks like a fucking mess, doesn't it? Here's these guys. Zachary Folkman and Chase Hero, they started some earlier small crypto projects, okay? One of their projects got hacked and lost money. They also had old business lawsuits and debts. This is, oh my God, all bad. These are all good. The Trump family is super involved. Donald Trump is the chief crypto advocate. We already talked about this. Barron was the DeFi visionary. This is a complete sham. World Liberty Financial is a company that wants to mix crypto, digital money, and apps that run on the internet without banks. Do you know why they don't want banks? Because when you have banks, you have to put everything in order and you have to have accounting. They didn't want to have banks mixed up in this because this whole thing is a money grab, okay? I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave this article. It's just I'm done with this Trump thing. It's ridiculous. And if I didn't show the article, I'm going to show it again right here. There's the article that I got this from. There's Rob right there. Hey. Rob showed up right when I started talking about all the airplane shit. All right. Right here. Let's talk for the next 20 minutes about this deep dive. You're going to love it. This involves the SEC. The SEC's innovation exemption for tokenized stocks. What's happening now is the SEC is giving away get out of jail free cards to all these tech companies, okay? They're trying to have a sandbox, whatever you want to call it, and they're trying to get all this started right here. The SEC's innovation exemption for tokenized securities could come as early as this week, everybody, this week. So again, for you that don't understand what's going on, why is this important? We need crypto laws and regulations. That will create clarity. When we have clarity in laws, then we don't have rug pulls anymore. Because then the SEC, the Commodities Future, the OCC, the trading commissions, they can all monitor all these things. So right now, we don't know what nothing is. And all these problems happen. This week, the SEC is going to have an innovation exemption. They're giving out free passes as long as you register and all these things and get into their sandbox. The SEC has previously approved several entities to move forward, including the New York Stock Exchange, NASDAQ. We all know about BlackRock. Look, the biggest of the big, they get the green light first, okay? But now they're opening the sandbox up. The SEC is poised to release a new framework for tokenized securities, everybody, that will transform the United States equities. It's coming, everybody. It's not here right now. I'm showing you what's happening. Right now, it's time to accumulate. It's time to accumulate because they're hooking it all up right now, okay? The way you get successful is like times like right now when you just buy, okay? It's not sell time. We're not looking. You're not going to make any profits for probably at least a year. You have to look long term in this. The agency, the SEC, will allow traditional institutions to experiment with blockchain without having to comply with a full registration process. You know what's going to happen starting right this week, maybe next week? All these institutions, everybody. Now remember, they still got the dark pools and they still got the hidden ledgers. The hidden ledgers that we cannot see. That's how they're doing a lot of this shit, okay? They'll probably show a little bit of what they're doing. Don't be discouraged. Don't be scared. They're using private ledgers and dark pools. You will not see this. I told you all about this shit 3 years ago when I showed you Mt. Gox and all that shit. I've been telling you for the past 3 years about dark pools and shit. Nobody had a clue until Crypto Hulk started talking about this shit. Now, in the past months, the SEC has greenlit several entities, BlackRock and shit, the biggest of the big. They got the green light to move forward. In March, the SEC approved a rule change that would allow the NASDAQ to support the trading of tokenized shares. Everybody, the giants are all getting ready. They're all getting, it's not sell time. Remember now, it's buy time. It's buy time. You know sell. You know sell. You buy. It's buy time. The SEC also approved the New York Stock Exchange. Yep, the New York Stock Exchange is developing a platform. Now, what kind of platform are they developing, Crypto Hulk? I can't tell you it's Canton. I can't tell you about that at all. The New York Stock Exchange is developing a platform for trading and on-chain settlement of tokenized securities. My. I wonder what platform they could be doing this with, Crypto. Crypto, just tell us. What is it? Earlier in December of 2025, the DTCC, they're going to tokenize certain highly liquid assets on a pre-approved blockchain. I wonder if they're going to use the Canton network. Oh, I just don't know, Crypto Hulk. What are they going to use? Well, let's take a little looky-loo here. I'm doing a Grok deep dive now. And let's take a little look. They talk about Securitize. That Securitize is in here tokenizing because they tokenize with BlackRock and stuff. Carlos Domingos started this. Now, here is the tech stack. Here is the blockchain that they're using, multi-chain platforms, And it's going to support 14 networks. Ethereum is one of the platforms they support. This mystery blockchain platform, the New York Stock Exchange, and the NASDAQ, and the DTCC, they're using this particular secret blockchain, but it supports other platforms like Ethereum, Solana, Polygon, Tron, and others. Oh, let's keep reading here. Maybe we might be able to figure it out. Securitize as the first digital transfer agent. They have a digital trading platform. I wonder what it's built on, Let's keep looking here. I bet you we might just find out if good old Uncle Crypto Hulk doesn't hold it hostage for too much longer. You got BNY Mellon involved, Morgan Stanley, Santander, Nomura. Chainlink is involved. There's one of your cryptos right there for oracles. You got Circle, Paxos, Jupiter, and Tron. Let's look through here. They're going to be tokenizing the Russell 1000. Let's keep looking here. Securitize acts as infrastructure for asset managers. Let's go. Backed by BlackRock. BlackRock's involved in this. Of course they are. ARK Invest is involved. They got a sandbox. Cantor Fitzgerald's mixed up with this, as should be. Let's look through here. Keep going. Founders. I will skip that part. FinTech. Builds on NASDAQ tokenized shares. Hold on a minute. So what we got here, the United States Securities Commission is expected to publish something called the innovation exemption. So they're going to publish who's being exempted. That's what we're basically looking at here. Let me see if I got this one. Yeah, they're going to have to publish this innovation exemption thing. Now, Canton operates as a parallel, distinct institutional grade distributed ledger technology rail. It is the privacy preserving public permissioned layer 1 selected by the DTCC. That's weird. The air purifier turned off. That's strange. So what happens here? is they're coming out with this paper. You got the Paul Adkins came out with something called Project Crypto. Project Crypto is a commission-wide initiative launched by the SEC July 31st. This is last year to modernize United States security laws and regulations for digital assets and crypto. Its goal is to provide regulatory clarity, foster blockchain innovation and capital formation, reshore crypto businesses that left the United States because of Gary Gensler and Joe Biden. So he has this thing. The SEC has something called Project Crypto. I'm not getting into it. That's going to be a whole nother 20 minutes trying to break that one down. But what it is, it's all the clarity that we need. Then we have something called Regulation Crypto. Yes, the SEC under Chairman Paul Atkins is actively planning and advancing a regulatory framework. So what's happening is we're all waiting for this Clarities Act. And I have a feeling Paul Atkins is the one who's kind of putting all this together, okay? You're not going to have a vote on that Clarity Act until this right here. It's called the Regulation Crypto Assets. That's what this is right here. This is part of the broader Project Crypto initiative launched in 2025 to modernize securities rules for digital assets. So, March 17th, 2026, so probably 2 months ago, Chairman Atkins previewed the full framework in a speech titled Regulation Crypto Assets, a token safe harbor at the Digital Chambers Blockchain Summit. This came alongside a landmark joint interpretive. Okay, let me skip that. Okay, so what they're coming up with is things that are non-securities. These are things that the SEC can't touch. Digital commodities, digital collectibles, digital tools, and qualifying payment stable coins. These are things the SEC won't touch. What will the SEC touch? Things that are securities, okay? Now, I'm not going to get into this. What we have here is the SEC, Paul Atkins, came out with some, I'm going to just summarize. Paul Atkins, the guy who's running the SEC, came out with something called Regulation Crypto Assets. What I think is going to happen is he came out with that in March, okay? This regulation crypto thing, I think Congress is going to have to take his and incorporate it into the Clarities Act to clarify it even better. So, I mean, look, I'm just guessing here, but our Congress clearly doesn't know what the hell's going on. So we got to have Paul Atkins from the SEC. I know he's working with all these smart people. They're going to come up with all the framework like they're saying here and then give that to Congress and say, hey, let's make some crypto laws. That's what I feel is the holdup here. They're trying to get whatever Paul Atkins has, turn it into a law, and then get it into the Congress to sign. That's what I'm seeing right here. So this is what we're looking at. That's why you're not going to be rich today, tomorrow, not next month. We've got to get the regulations, man. When we get these regulations, then we get the green light. That's how this stuff works. No regs, no green light, okay? Stu Lavelle says Congress will do what they are told. Yes. And I'm just looking for last minute questions. Okay, that is it. My name's Crypto Hawk. We are done here. I will see you on my next live stream. If you're a $200 member or $500 member, if you have questions, you can go ahead and shoot me a text, and I'll respond to those that I can. I'll see you in the next one.